What's going on, everyone? It's Jeremy with JMed's Brick Clicks. I've had my city like this for a little bit. I haven't really added much to the city. I do a lot to the farm and do some random things, changing stuff around as we go. But I haven't added anything lately. So one of the things I did was the farthest side down here. That's an 8-foot section. Let me bring you down here. So like right here, all the way over to my custom Avengers tower or my custom car vending machine. From there, all the way down to here. That's an 8-foot piece of plywood. Then I've got a 6-foot piece of plywood here, and then a 2-foot piece right here, 2 foot wide. So, and then a little bit of gaps in between where some of the tables are. So I think we're looking at around 11 feet total in length. But the way to access this, because if you just start putting 8-foot wide tables end to end to end, you're not going to be able to get to the middle. And I have a door that goes outside for the walkout basement. So what I've done, like with my Scrooge McDuck money bin, I've got some rolling carts. Yeah, that's where I keep a lot of my instructions, and I think that tote's got the Christmas stuff and all the Winter Village stuff. So I can roll these carts out to be able to lean up against this to access kind of the middle of the city. Same thing with the Haunted Mansion or Haunted House drop ride, and the road ended right there. Well, I've got another one of these tables that I'm not using. So for the time being, with Halloween coming up, I figured I'd just add another piece of road. So first thing I have to do is I got to connect this road. So what I've done so far to mock this up, added a little bit of road. It's not flush. As you can see, there's a kind of an elevation gap. So I had to put that right there to where it stays. And it gives me a little bit more space. So what I got to do now, I got to blend this with some green, maybe a couple trees or something, just a little bit of foliage. I might put a little bit behind the barn too, since I'm going to have that extra space. And that gives me basically another 48 by 48 large gray base plate. I already know what I'm putting here because it's Halloween. We've got this that's been on the shelf, the Monster Fighters Haunted House, and my custom tree. And then I did all the landscaping for this, and that little like ornament. But I got like a little graveyard here, a little open grave with the dirt beside it. We got some of these. We've got another one over here, the glow-in-the-dark ghost, and then just some more graves. So we're going to add this to this section, but we've got to blend it because I've got this light or dark green and then the other olive greens and sand green. So I'm going to have to blend it a little bit. So it's going to take a little bit, but I can say it'll add another, I don't even know, what is this, probably just under 4 more square feet. So a solid 3 square feet, more space to my city. It's temporary, I know, but hey, I haven't done anything like that in a while. So let's get started on that. I'm going to show you what it looks like blended and probably go through this and change that over. Yeah, it's like really the scary green color on this side, and then we're all bright green, regular green on this side for the farm that's all like fertile. So I know. All right, let's get started. I finally got it done for the most part. Now I need to add in some more. I need to add in just a few more trees and bushes and stuff here with this movable. You can see where it moves. Little plate that's just sitting there just to kind of fill out this little table. Put my little old-time truck there. We've got that blended in. Really like that tree for some reason. Just works really well with this haunted house. We open the gates, and I guess if somebody wants to go trick-or-treating there, we've got all kinds of people waiting to meet them. Similar to that. But anyway, I love the way these two look. What do you think? Yeah, it adds 3 more square feet-ish to my city. Maybe 4 square feet. I'll have to measure this table again. But when I look down from that view, yeah, man, we're getting really big on our city. And I still have. It's not like I'm short on space. I mean, I've got all that space. So if I do want to add something in, like these rolling carts, yeah, they work great. Because now all I have to do, I just roll that back. Just like that. And that's a rolling cart. I can roll that back, and then I can stand roughly right there to reach part of my farm, which, yeah, it's under construction because we're getting ready to put corn all in it. So that's why some of those Mills plates are missing, because I'm trying to build all the corn and get them all placed very soon. So, do you guys use this idea? I know a lot of people just use the regular folding tables, or you build your own tables out of plywood. I mean, I've got folding tables, and then I've got plywood on top of it, just to make it all flat. But if you start getting really wide, you can't get to the middle of your city. So that's my solution, is to use these little rolling carts, 30 to 50 bucks on Amazon, just depending on the height. You can see this one is taller than that one because I had to add in, just a little bit of a ramp to make them line up. Oh yeah, and I did mess up a piece. So we'll put that there. Actually, we'll just put it there. So I had to blend that in to where those two things blended. Just a quick blend, nothing special on that. I'm not too happy with it, but it's okay because it's not something that's seen. So, let me ask, do you guys have this? Do you have that? They're both retired. They're both barely accessible. The last thing for this video, I posted this in a previous video, that this chain, my son loves this set. My son is 4. So he pulls on the chain, and yeah. So while it doesn't seem like it's perfectly fixed, because now I get sometimes I get that sound, which is the chain not wanting to lift. But then it lifts, and then we'll get up here, and that door will open. There's our guys, and they fall. I don't know what the deal is with it now since it does that. All the chain links are correct by number. I counted those in the instructions. There's nothing super tight. It's like all this, it all flows easy. I don't know if it's something that just happened or something happens over time. I really don't know. If you have an idea or solution to that, or why it makes that sound, let me know, because I've done everything, and yeah, I'm done with it. It works. It makes that sound a few times because it's clicking through some of the gears and skipping them, but it works. Oh, just fix that. My little custom thing, that's a little wheelchair ramp. That's what that is. That's the difference. This set, I think, came with a person in a wheelchair, and I wanted to make it to where not just the very top up here was accessible, because I've got it elevated a few bricks. So I had to make sure it was actually accessible. And I have a friend in a wheelchair who is probably going to watch this video, and yeah, shout out to Reagan if he does watch it. That's what that is. I know I've probably mentioned it before, but anyway, that's what we got. Thanks for watching. We'll have some more farm and city updates coming up soon. We'll start getting some more Halloween stuff out and getting this whole farm. Now that it's October, we got to change all these trees, or most of them, from the summer green to the fall autumn colors. Where are those at? If you watched my stuff before, yeah, the Coliseum holding pen. All right, thanks for watching, everyone, and we'll see you in the next one.